You probably have goals and ambitions and things you want to achieve in the next 5 to 7 years. For me, this YouTube channel, for some people, it might be business, and for some other people, it can be their music, career, or whatever. And for some of us, we've already started working on these goals. But every now and then, you get the thought that, what if I don't make it? What if this work I'm putting in does not actually even work? You see that particular worry? That's what we're going to talk about in today's video. Let's talk about it. I never really would count myself to be, somebody that aspires to be very massively rich. You get? I don't, that's not the kind of thing that excites me or so. And like, it shows in like, the way I live my life now. Like, if I get money now, I probably want to use the money to, maybe buy the basic things, buy food, just keep it for like transport, invest in my business, give to my younger ones. I'm not necessarily planning to save to get like a very good phone or whatever. So like that kind of simple, homely, family man vibe, that's the kind of person I am. But once in a while, I've just been getting this worry. Not once in a while. I think prevalently last week, I was just getting this mindset of what if I don't achieve it? And I think it has just been for a while. You get? What if I really don't achieve, this goal that I put for myself, which is like what most people are living in right now? Just basically having a family and being all right. And, I'm like, okay, this work I'm putting in, like I said in the beginning, what if it's not working? Especially because we're in times where people are making it at a very young age, and I'm not even talking about people that are fraudsters or fraudulent people. I'm talking about people that are doing legal stuff like tech founders and content creators, and I don't know. They are, they'll tell you their story. 25, you already have story. My mother was nothing, my father was nothing, but I'm here. Somewhere like Rema, let's not go too far. You get? So those kind of things exist. I really think the reason why this thought started coming in was because I was seeing people that were probably like, I don't know. So I gave myself 5 years. I'm 20 right now, 25. I was seeing people that are 25, 27, seeing how much of, wealth they've attained. And I was kind of like meticulously putting a price to almost everything I know that they owned. So if I've seen their house or something, I would just say, how much does that chair cost? How much do I have in my bank account now? How do I want to achieve that chair and whatever? I don't know how they bought it, but the thoughts just kept on coming on. You get? I just kept on having the thoughts. And we thank God that in this same season, God was just orchestrating me to meet content that we're talking about, Thanksgiving, not worrying, how worry is not good, how worry will take your time. Because people like, some of my content creators, some of my faves, my favorite content creators, they were posting videos on how like, oh, I'm grateful that I have life. That's the most important thing. And one pastor that I love and cherish so much, I'm a member of his channel on Instagram, and he posted a voice note. I think Pastor Nelson has hardly posted a voice note, but this voice note specifically talked about worry. And I really think that voice note was for me, and it blessed me. Selim King tells us about the fact that he likes his journey as a content creator. How that he didn't just boom, maybe one video just took him there, and he's like, what's going on in my life? He came into the limelight and all. He talks about the fact that his growth process has been gradual. You get? So he went from like 5K to 10K to 30K gradually, and he's been at it for like 7 years to tell you how gradual it is. You get? So we also see that most real billionaires in dollars and CEOs or whatnot, like the Tony Elumelus, the Bill Gates, the Elon Musk, the Warren Buffett, they are in their 50s and 60s. So it probably means that this wealth, they amassed it over a period of time. When I read books, I read a lot of books on finance. They say things like, if you don't make it in your 30s, they say things like your 20s is where you get to invest in yourself. Then, try stuff and fail, try stuff and fail. And when you're 30, you look for something and stick with it and, keep on improving at it. And so that pressure was not necessary. That's what I'm just trying to say. Gradual growth is something that, I've come to embrace, and I've just learned to see that I've actually even been growing gradually, because where I was 4 years ago is not where I am right now. A couple of months back, I was in this dilemma between choosing to do architecture, that's doing masters, because I just graduated from school. So doing masters or continuing in the line of work which I'm already doing right now, which is graphic design and content creation. So it was. Here's the reason why I had this worry. It's very funny. The reason why I had this worry was because architecture sounds nice. Like if you want to get married, you go to your babe's, parents' house, and the dad asks you, "So, Increase, what do you do?" So I'm an architect. We build houses, plan. That sounds nice. Not, so I'm a graphic designer. Before graphic design will take off and people understand what it does in Nigeria, I think I saw this meme where this guy was like, there was when the end credits were rolling in the movie, the guy now started pointing himself, tell his mother this is what he does. I'm not sure my mother really knows what I do right now. You get the money they come out small, small. But that was like one of the reasons why I had the worry, and I was just thinking of what people say, and I was just walking and muttering words in my spirit about that stuff, because it was almost all I was thinking about. Because masters was starting very soon, so I had to decide and say, oh, that's even a lie, because I could have gone to masters 1 year after or 2 years after I've graduated. I can even still decide at the end of the day now that in the next 3 years I'll go to masters again. You get. So I just had to decide, and this scripture came to life for me. Luke chapter 12, verse 25. The Bible says that which of you by worrying can add 1 hour to your life? And so worry is the thief of time. You worry and worry and worry, and that time, let's say for now, if it was now I was worrying, you get, I could have used that time to be shooting this video, to be editing the video, to be doing things in my life, to be planning for where next I would go in my life. Do you understand? So you can just waste time in the place of worry, because it's not fruitful, for crying out loud. I'm just thinking about every time I've been worried. What did I come about? Like, what was the produce of the worry? I didn't make any decision in the place of worry. I didn't make any progress in the place of worry. One of the devil's strategy is to make you not realize what is going on in your present. And so something I've embraced is Thanksgiving. And so on my notes on my phone, I'm going to be writing out this stuff. I already have it, you get. So I'm going to be writing out what God is doing for my life. So that if I get to worry again, I have this video to come and watch. But I have a list of things that is showing what God is doing in my life. Like, for example, one very evident one is that I recently got a job. I know it's 2 months now, but I love the job. That's the kind of thing I've been praying for. I need more though. If you have, send for me. But I got a job, you get, and it's taking care of my needs, and I'm staying alone. That's something I have always wanted to do since I was in school. So there might be things happening in your life right now, and you would not recognize them because you're just worried about the future. Second thing is, right now, I'm a graphic designer and I have clients, and like I said, I have a job. And so I can be spending my time worrying when I would have just been delivering stuff for my clients, being consistent, posting on social media, but rather I just choose to worry and like, will it even work? Will it work? Meanwhile, the work that I'm doing now is what is going to make that future what I want it to be. Rather, I choose to worry. You get? So Thanksgiving is a better place to come from, where that I might not be where I want to be, but I'm not where I used to be. I might not be this person, but I'm going there. And like they used to say, the person will buy car today na old model. When I go buy my own tomorrow, it go massive. You get? Yes, there's this analogy that Pastor gave. He said people that normally just get married and give birth to children, it's an amazing story. We'll come to their child education, do Thanksgiving and all. But imagine you waited for 12 years. The testimony, it go loud. Lastly, one thing I did, which I always do a lot of times, like when I'm having issues and all, is to speak to people who I think have gained results in that certain field of life. And so I asked some people, and one person's story stood out to me. These people, they've gone ahead of me in life. They've gotten to some level of progress. Like I said, they have a family. They are providing for their family. And so he told me a story of how he was in Lagos. He was suffering and everything. He was just thinking. And bottom line is that in retrospect now, everything panned out well. So there was no need to be worried. All he just had to do was put in the work, keep at what he was doing, and God is just going to find a way to make what he wanted come to pass. You get? And so, yeah, that really blessed me. And that's where the gift of men comes in play. How that, having good people around your life can help improve the quality of your life. Finally, I read this book by Izzy Zara, which has been a blessing to my life. I don't know, but like I got to encounter Izzy Zara recently, and her videos have just been blessing me. Her videos have just been blessing me. And so I went a step further to buy her book. And so the title of the book is Dear 20 something, You Unravel Beautifully. That book blessed me. I think you should go and get the book. I'll place the link in the description below. If you like this video, you would like to watch other videos I've done in the past, and please like, share, subscribe, and share to that your friend. Whether in your 20s or you have friends that are in their 20s, share to them. And I hope this blesses somebody out there. Have an amazing rest of your day. Peace out.